Hi, I'm Special Agent Pryshes. We searched everywhere for Randy the wild horse. We couldn't find him anywhere, and the storm wasn't helping us very much. We couldn't find him anywhere, and the storm wasn't helping us any. We found a UFO that was frozen in ice. Oh yeah. We were sure that it was the same UFO that abducted Randy. So I, Special Agent Pryshes, give the order for the UFO to be removed from the ice. Oh yeah. What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? That's a good question. Well, this is when everything went to bloody hell. Oh yeah. We realised that this wasn't the same UFO that had abducted Randy. Oh no. Oh no. Randy the wild horse. Whose UFO did we find frozen in the ice, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Again, that's a good question. Well, it was around about this time that I realised that we had released a thing from another world, man. Oh yeah. A shape-shifting creature that crash landed on planet Earth roughly 100,000 years ago, man. Oh yeah. It was frozen in the Antarctica. It was frozen in the Antarctica until it was accidentally freed by us, the R team. Oh yeah. If we didn't stop this alien life form, all life on Earth would be assimilated in just over 3 years if the creature was to reach another continent. Oh yeah. The thing tried to escape, but we gave chase to the alien creature. After Games and Greens had accidentally blown up the helicopter, I decided to send Bob and the American Samurai for help. We waited. We had no choice. It had been a few hours since Bob and the American Samurai had radioed in. Games and Greens had tried several times to radio them, but they never answered back. I, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, was beginning to become concerned. Oh yeah. With the helicopter destroyed, we had no way to find Bob and the American Samurai, with no means of transportation. Things seemed to be lost for the R team. What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, that's a good question. A very good question indeed. Well, it was around about this time that I, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, went ahead and booked free seats on a cruise ship. A luxury cruise ship for us, the R team. The cruise ship would be travelling in the same route. The same route that Bob and the American Samurai had taken. I'm Special Agent Rob Pryshes, and we were going to find Bob and the American Samurai. That's right, Cryptic Cowboy, a cruise ship, oh yeah. Not long into our cruise on the cruise ship, our ship was attacked by a kraken. All seemed lost for the R team as we were swallowed alive by the kraken. What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? That's a pretty good question. Inside the kraken's stomach, we met with Bob and the American Samurai. They were arguing over who would win between Batman and Superman. But I, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, had a plan. But I needed the American Samurai. I ordered him to shine his sonic screwdriver at my badge. I then redirected the beam towards Games and Greens, teleporting Games and Greens back to our spaceship. I then redirected the beam towards Games and Greens, teleporting him back to our orbiting spaceship. How could this possibly work, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, that's a good question. How could this possibly work, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, that's a fair question. Well, with my knowledge of quantum physics, it's quite simple actually. I'd explain, Cryptic Cowboy, but I'm not here to teach quantum physics. I'm here to tell you about Randy the wild horse. I guess it was 45 minutes or so, and the R team were starting to complain. What were they complaining about, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? They were complaining that they were starting to slowly digest in the Kraken's stomach. Oh yeah. I have to admit, it wasn't very comfortable inside the stomach of the Kraken. I'd say about after 50 minutes or later, I radioed Games and Greens. He said he forgot about us, and the ship, the spacecraft ship, was low on power, man. Oh yeah. How could Games and Greens forget that we were slowly digesting in the stomach of the Kraken? You ask, Cryptic Cowboy. That's a good question. A very good question indeed. With only enough power to beam one of us on board, I ordered Games and Greens to teleport the Samurai back on board a spaceship. I gave the American Samurai orders on what to do once back on board the spaceship. Within a few minutes, the American Samurai had returned. We got inside the TARDIS and we returned to our spaceship. I ordered Games and Greens to land us on the moon. So we could do much needed repairs. What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Again, that's a really good question. It was around about this time that the Cylon Raiders turned up. Our shields were down and we had no power for phasers. Our shields were on low and we had no power for our phasers. It seemed like Games and Greens had drained almost all of the ship's power from doing hours and hours of hot knives. The Cylons were closing in fast, and we were in big trouble. What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, it was around about this time that Randy the wild horse, showed up in a... What happened next, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, it was around about this time that Randy showed up in a starfighter. using his criminal skills and tactics that he learned in the workhouse. Randy had stolen the starfighter from inside the UFO mothership, and he was here to save us. It wasn't long after that I, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, got a secret message from Al Gore. It was after that I, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, got a secret and urgent message from Al Gore. Warning us of the dangers of global warming. He also said that Kim Jong-un and North Korea were behind the cyclone attacks. China was on the other side of the moon, and they had been spying on us. They were sending a live feed of the R team to North Korea. It would seem that Kim Jong-un had hired the Chinese to do this. He had been watching us from the very start. Once I'd found out about this important information, I set forth with a plan. I had Travis hack into the mainframe, and we jammed their live feed. It would only play one message over and over, and nothing else will be seen. Oh no, man. It would play the same message over and over, and nothing else would be seen or heard. Oh yeah. With Randy, the Wild Horse, joining forces with the R team, we headed towards the dark side of the moon.